feel alive, man.
We're rich. Pretty ominous start. Puts my heart on the edge.
That's the idea, right?
I've never done this before. It's a long way down, brother.
This channel is about facing your fears. It's about creating your own rites of passage. It's about tackling challenges head on, knowing it only makes you better. This mantra has taken us all over the world, and now we're in Caracas, the capital of Venezuela, to try rooftoping, the art of climbing skyscrapers and putting yourself on the edge. Here we meet Fplus, an urban explorer who invited us to climb two of the most famous skyscrapers in the city. The first is the notorious Torre David. It's 623 feet tall and has a dark history. Construction of it stopped during the Venezuelan financial crisis in the early 1990s. It was never completed and became known as the vertical slum. In 2014 and again in 2015, the government controversially purged all inhabitants from the building and built a police complex on the ground floor. It's been left to decay ever since. But with special permission, we were granted access inside.
And the adventure begins.
Let's explore.
Here's the crew. Joel Fran on the camera. Rodrigo with the photos. Amir, the lovely girlfriend, high five. That's how we do it. Shake, business. And Fplus, not his first time here.
No.
And away we go. 59 floors. And no.
It's terrifying.
Pretty ominous start, honestly. Yeah.
Kim. Oh my god, baby, where are you taking me?
I wish I knew. Welcome to floor 1.
Kill it.
That's what it says. What do you find? Oh, one very creepy doll. Super interesting. I mean, I don't know why they would have to have bars in the windows unless they had their own prison. But that would make sense because they had everything else here they needed. And 5,000 people, I would assume that a few might need to get stuck behind bars. Oh, they're pretty pink walls. Seems pretty gutted. The farther we go up, the more we should see. Ah, look at this. Moto taxi, see that? So instead of having to walk up all the stairs like we have to, you could take a motorcycle up these little tiny paths. And this would have been ramps, I think, probably steel ramps. You can see how there was the bar and the rust is all falling to pieces. And apparently that was a shortcut. Oh, look at this, look at this. All these bills, 500 bolivares. You'd think it'd be worth a lot of money, but the inflation has been so much in this country, this is basically just paper. Worthless, absolutely worthless. Kind of thing where, let's say you have $10,000 in your bank account, and I could buy you a car, and then inflation's so bad that $10,000 buys a cup of coffee. 49 floors. There's no elevator here. Pack your water. Look at this. So, donuts on floor 35.
No, that's 35 bolívares.
On 9th floor, I
and
see.
Catherine is the person.
And then, what's tetas?
Teta is like boobies.
Yeah.
But we call it because they're in a plastic bag and they look like boobies. So it's like fruit boobies. And it's a 9th floor.
9th floor as well. And then yellow also on the 9th floor.
Yeah.
9th floor is where it's at.
No, this is the 9th floor.
Oh, this is the 9th floor.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
You want to check it out?
Of course we want to check it out.
Look, Nike, right here.
Nike. How to make anything classy. What's that? Damn, man. Oh, look at this comics. Date of the paper, 2015. So that was the year they kicked everybody out. This place was originally constructed in the early 90s. And then when the financial crisis happened in 94, it became abandoned. And then what happened is that 1,000 families moved in over the next years. Up to 5,000 people lived here and made it the tallest vertical slum in the entire world. 5,000 people in this giant building, 49 floors. They made their own community with swimming pools and barber shops. There was a local government, there was everything, local security. They built walls, these brick walls, all actually made by the people living here. And it was that way for a very long time, until about 2015, when the government stepped in, said, y'all can't live in a giant tower downtown, and kicked everyone out. And for them, they had built such a life here. All of these people in this giant community, kicked out and sent elsewhere. Some were happy. I mean, this building wasn't exactly safe, and they were given housing elsewhere. Others didn't want to leave. Why would they? This is home, you know? No one ever wants to leave home. What does it say?
The family, the Chapellin Estrada family lived here, and we're living with a lot of pain and joy for everything that we lived here. We lost a lot of loved ones.
But imagine a whole community of people, right? Thousands of people living here, all kicked out.
Here,
The school.
it was here in some park.
Arbor de los valores. Amistad, friendship,
Responsibility,
respect, obedience, truth,
friendship,
humility. Which one's your greatest
honor,
valor, Samira?
honor.
Obedience.
Obedience.
Oh my God.
That's like girlfriend bonus points. She knows what she's saying.
Look, this is a weight, a kitchen.
Like a scale.
Yes, scale.
Oh, they got one that hangs, right?
Yeah, it was for the fruits.
There's a whole world in here, right? Like this is to bind notebooks,
Yeah,
right? The old paper notebooks. And you don't see these anymore, man. Remember the time in the world where we had these? Now they're just Frisbees. Just made it to floor 18, getting sweaty. But look at the wall. Goodbye, Torre David. Thank you for being our home. Ghostly messages, people of the past. I know my Buzz Lightyear when I see one. Seems like the higher we go up, the fancier things become. I'm assuming this was a kitchen, right? The old fancy tiles. Things are all smashed now. That's the police headquarters down there. All shiny and new. Up here, dust and rust. So I would not step on that.
Okay.
Ever. That goes straight down. There is life up here, though it is struggling. This is Samira's first Fearless and Far trip.
My vacation.
Before you left, you called it a vacation.
Yeah.
We're going on vacation. Meanwhile, we're walking up 49 steps, 49 flights of steps
without breakfast.
No breakfast. Broken glass. Vacation! I'm assuming this is the church?
Yeah, there was a pastor that came.
Whenever you see these red bricks, that was all put here by the people who did live here. That wasn't part of the original construction. So they brought up 100 tons of bricks, at least, to be able to build walls where there wasn't any. So all these bricks, again, were all moved here by hand and placed. These floors up top were for fancier people. Again, there was some kind of governor, president type dude who oversaw everything that happened here, and I'm assuming one of these could have been his style of apartment. Near the top, floor 30 is a wreck. Ooh, hello Venezuela. Hello mountains behind it. These are all old air conditioning ducts, which probably never worked to begin with. An old stove. Looks like they piled it all up and burned it maybe. Oh, these are the elevators, look, that never worked.
Yeah.
So they put up newspaper as wallpaper to cover them, but this is where the elevator doors are. Yeah, these things never worked. Now it's just a sad Mel Gibson. Floor 39 has a surprise. So I'll take off my backpack. It's a little sketch. Careful. Any guesses? It's the elevator with the cables. Though the equipment was here, it never really got hooked up. So what they say happened, and there's accounts of them using the cables manually. So what I mean is there was an elevator, but there was dudes up here cranking it to be able to lift people and things and couches up all of the stairs that wouldn't normally fit. Ingenuity of humankind, man. Give us shit, we'll get shit done. Every time. It's a long way down, brother.
That building there is the tallest in Caracas. It's called Parque Central, and that's where we're climbing next.
For those looking for the stairway to heaven, I think we found it. Our flashlights are running low on battery anyway. Watch that step, yeah? Almost wore flip-flops today.
Oh my god.
We lost Fplus like 20 minutes ago, someplace on like floor 25. Now we're at floor 49, well 48, and there's a spiral staircase, and there's one clue, which is his bag. So I'm assuming the dude's on the roof where he normally lives. We gotta go for the final staircase. Ready?
Right.
Spiral. Badass. After 1,000 steps, we got the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boys! Look at this view. Hey! Okay, we made it. Hey, and there's Fplus. Doing Fplus shit. Is that safe, brother?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's pretty safe.
Pretty safe.
Yeah.
We lost you for a bit, bro.
Yeah, I was trying to be down there. I need the heights, bro.
Yeah. Feeling claustrophobic down there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Man, look at that. Just a little grade.
You can jump here if you want. You can walk through the line.
I mean, I don't think I'll jump, but
No, not jump, but you can walk.
Okay, I'll walk. Walking sounds
Yeah.
better. Great. Wait, can I handle 2?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Look, to feel safe, you can be here.
Jesus H. Christ. All right. Man, this puts my heart on the edge a little bit.
That's the idea, right?
It is the idea. I guess I'm avoiding this, but you can walk on this, right?
No, but you can walk for sure, man.
All right. So, dude, you do this all the time, right?
Yeah?
So it's not your first time up here?
No, I've been coming here since 2015.
Why do you think this tower is interesting?
For me, like, it symbolized the beginning of my career as a photographer. Like, I started from here. And it's really sad to see it like abandoned. But at the same time, if it wasn't like this, probably we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So you're saying that one of the first places you ever explored and took photographs?
Yeah, it's this one.
Was Torre David?
Yeah, it's this one.
Can I sit too?
Yeah.
Hey, okay. All right, all
Let's
right.
sit here.
And so this place has a special location in your heart.
It's the first skyscraper that I climbed.
The first skyscraper you climbed?
It's this one.
Well, man, there's only really one that's higher.
Yeah, it's those two.
The one with the big sword thing on the top.
Yeah.
The spike.
Yeah.
Abandoned from the like halfway or so.
Halfway, yeah. Fuck. Do you want me what, to sit?
Yeah, sitting's good. We'll stand first.
Fuck. There it is. Oof. Hey, yo, Mike.
Will do.
Yes.
This is one. When I can hold on to something, I'm not too scared.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
You can hold from here or like here.
Nice, bro.
Well, there you're okay, right? Yeah.
I'm doing this, man. I've never done this before. Don't, the back slap, we'll stop the back slaps. The back slaps, whoa.
Your first rooftoping, real rooftoping.
It is, man.
Yeah, because this is a helipad, bro. This is the real one.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Parque Central is one of the iconic landmarks in the city, and for many years, it was the tallest building in Latin America. This building is only abandoned from halfway up, so we get the luxury of elevators until floor 27. Then it's a hell of a hike to the roof on floor 54.
Here we go. Welcome to floor 49. This elevator doesn't work past floor 27. So it's been a lot, there we go, of walking. This building is only half abandoned actually. Up to 27 still has offices. After that it's been burned. Look at the sunset. It's gonna be so epic from the top. Floor 51 is where things start to change. Look at this. The story is that the escalators were put in place but never actually used. Oh, that light is looking sexy. Probably can't climb that one. This one? You're the guinea pig. Why is it bouncing is the question. What a place. Oh, it opens up. And the crew's all here. Not there yet. Still more stairs. Caracas! We're here. You treated us so kind. Thanks for the show. It's only gonna get better. Wow. Awesome. Look, it's even glass. Oh my God. Fuck, do I walk?
This is a helipad.
This is a helipad.
Helipad.
You can walk on it?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. If you fall, you go right down to the bottom where the escalators were. But it was built for helicopters to land?
Sí, aquí se puede aterrizar un chopper.
Oh, fucking hell. Yo! It actually moved, man. Did you bring this?
No.
Oh. Don't urbex and drink, guys. This is a special place, bro. Super special place.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, man.
Can you walk on that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, like this, like this, like this. We can go like this. Ooh, shit, bro. Yeah, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it.
I got you, man.
Fuck you! That's a long way down.
Look at this place, bro.
Incredible, man.
Watch out. Hey, watch out, watch out. You want to step in the corner?
No, I'll be here. We can go like you a little bit there, me a little bit here.
Yeah.
Man, I feel so fucking alive right
how you
now.
feeling?
Good, man.
That's what's up.
The thing about this is like it really tests your knowledge of your body and of your mind, right? Because right now it's not that dangerous unless you fuck up.
No,
so just don't fuck up,
Yeah.
basically. Don't let go. Don't be stupid. Don't dangle your feet over the edge. But yeah, man, I get why you do this.
Yo, I'm glad you're here, bro.
Yeah, incredible, man.
Really nice to share this.
So you spent a lot of your life doing this, right?
Yeah, 10 years now. It's been 10
I
years.
get why you do it, man.
10 years run.
I feel alive, man. We got the sword of Bolivar in the background, highest building in Caracas, and we're living on the edge, bro. Fucking incredible. Incredible. All right, we gotta wrap this up. You'll see the drone shots in a sec. Big love to Vida Furia. If you want to come to Venezuela, check them out on Instagram. They will make it happen. Fplus for taking us out on a fucking awesome adventure today. This is Amira, my lovely girlfriend. And make sure, if you have an adventurous spirit, don't sleep on Venezuela. It's sick.